So we're here with Seth Emmons from CW Sonderoptic, Leica Cine lenses at the Band Pro Open House 2015. Seth, once again, welcome.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good to see you, Mike.
Very exciting year for you, I understand, with your lenses. Let's hear it from you. What's been new this last year?
Last year we were talking about a lot of feature films and TV shows that were using the Summilux lenses, which are our T1.4 line of prime lenses, kind of the flagship of the CW and Leica Cine line. But we've been gaining a lot of traction this year with the Summicron lenses, which are a T2.0 version of the Leica look in cinema. This year's been really great for us because usually it takes some time for lenses to break in other than the early adopters, but we have a number of feature films coming up this year. Some that have already come out, more that are coming, which is kind of the more exciting thing. We have some TV shows going on right now with the Summicrons, and of course the Summuluxes are still going very well also. Can
you share the names of these such movies and TV shows that your lenses have been shot with?
Absolutely, yeah. The Summicrons, we have a show out right now on AMC called Into the Badlands, which was shot by Shane Hurlbutt, ASC, shot on Red Dragon cameras. It's kind of like a kung fu western in the style of like a Kill Bill type of thing. Really kind of exciting, a lot of action, a lot of movement. That was shot on the Summicrons. And then in the feature film world, another thing in that genre, Netflix just announced the release date for the next Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon film. Yeah, which is coming out in February, and that was shot on the Summilux and Summicron lenses.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's a big story.
It is. That's an exciting one. That just came out, just announced a couple days ago. They shot it a while ago down in I think, New Zealand. That's coming out soon. Christmas Day, there's a lot of new films coming out. The one not as many people are talking about is Daddy's Home, the Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg comedy, shot on Summicrons.
Very nice.
But then you also have The Revenant from Alejandro Inarritu.
Yes.
And Chivo, of course, Emmanuel Lubezki, who shot the Academy Award-winning Birdman last year on Summilux. They're doing The Revenant this year. Some of it was shot on the Alexa 65 using their lenses, but a lot of the regular Alexa stuff was shot using the newer Leica 16mm Summilux lens. It's one of the newer focal lengths.
So Chivo likes your lenses.
He does. This is his third film in a row where they played a part. So there was Birdman, which a lot of people saw, and then there was 40 Days in the Desert, which was a Sundance film last year that was shot on the Summilux, and then coming back this year with The Revenant. And we're playing a part. There's other lenses involved too, so just a part of that. But
and do you consult with a lot of DPs to help them find that, or at least what's your role?
Well, we like to offer up lenses for testing because you can't just go out and shoot a movie on something you haven't tested before. And a lot of times, especially on the bigger features, what you see is the guys will do a test, then maybe they'll shoot a commercial with the lenses, and then they'll go to a feature. So there's this kind of pattern, which is why almost 2 years now after the Summicrons are introduced, we're starting to see those in films that are coming out. Because there's this timeline you have to really do due diligence so you know what you're working with. You don't paint your first masterpiece on unknown paint. You do a few tests first. So what we do is we like to offer lenses for people to test, to try out, DPs, even some ACs, because the assistant cameramen have a role in that decision making as well.
Yeah.
So it's important that they be comfortable with the lenses, and it's another group that we try and reach out to.
So as far as cinematographers and getting to know them and nurturing those relationships, I believe you went to Camera Maj about a couple months ago or so.
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
Feels like months ago.
Yes.
Yep.
That time of year. How was that?
It's fantastic. It's a film festival based in Poland, and it is one of the is the only film festival I know of in the world that celebrates the cinematographer above all else. The director, the actors, they're all second fiddle to the cinematography. It's kind of feels like the middle of nowhere Poland when you get there, but it's a nice sized town, and it brings talent from all over the world. From the top ASC cinematographers to up and coming Polish cinematographers to people from Israel, from Asia, from all over. So it's a really international event, and it's the access that you have to cinematographers there and the feedback that you can get for us is makes it one of the most important events of the year. Yeah.
So what's coming in the new year?
What's coming?
That you can talk about or not?
Yeah, so we're going to have some new things in the new year. New things. We're exploring different angles of where the market is going. Anamorphic is very big right now, so we are probably not going to make anamorphic lenses, but we're looking at what other trends are developing. We're seeing a lot of larger format cameras. We're seeing an interest in glass with character, with emotion, maybe a boutique style of glass where you have maybe something a little bit unique. It's no longer really possible to create these looks, as I was saying, with just off-the-shelf lenses. With our lenses we have now, we like to think that they have a wide range, that you can use them in different things. And we see, from comedies to action to drama, we're used across the spectrum, which is kind of what we were going for. But in the future, there's going to be more of a desire for a uniqueness, and how we can, in a manufacturing capacity, meet that desire for something special, something emotive, is really where we're going as far as the ethos of the company.
NAB time, or maybe?
Yeah, we should have some stuff to talk about at NAB. Maybe we should sit down again and just unveil a few things.
Let's see what we can do. In the meantime, where can people go to keep up to date on your news? You have a nice blog where you do all sorts of coverage. Mm-hmm. You also have exhibitions at your West Hollywood location and beyond.
Right. So the typical online forums are Facebook and Twitter. We're CW Sonderoptic on the traditional social medias. CW-Sonderoptic.com. Okay. Maybe it'll be below here somewhere. Yes. Because it's not easy to spell as a name. We have a website where we do have our blog. We also have a rental and purchase locator. Okay. So you can go on there, and if you're in Spain or you're going to be in Southeast Asia, or you're going to be in Russia, you need to know where to rent our lenses. Yep. It's real easy to figure out where those locations are. Okay. And then we do have a West Hollywood store, which is a store and gallery space to welcome people to check out the Leica store and gallery in LA.
Great. Yeah. Well, thanks once again for sitting down, taking time. Always a good talk.
Always.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.